Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as it is now time for the investiture ceremony. The procession is about to begin. Welcome to the Palmetto College Investiture Ceremony. Please rise for the entrance of the University Mace and the procession of the platform party, and remain standing for the presentation of the colors. Carrying the University Mace is Jaydan Shaw, a 2026 alumnus of USC Salcahatchee. The Palmetto College gonfalon, carried by Samantha Hinton, a 2026 USC Columbia alumna and former Palmetto Pathway student. The Palmetto College medallion, carried by Gavin Tesnier, a 2026 alumnus of USC Union. The Palmetto College faculty, represented by Kamala Gottsman, Chair of the Palmetto College of Campus's Faculty Senate. The Palmetto College staff, represented by Laura Fell, Chair of Palmetto College Campus's Staff Senate. The USC System Chancellors, led by Julian Williams, Vice President for System Affairs and Community Engagement. The USC Palmetto College Campus Deans, led by Walter Collins, Executive Vice Chancellor and Associate Provost, USC Palmetto College. the Platform Party, led by Mary Ann Fitzpatrick, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. The Palmetto College Chancellor, Craig Wilson. The University Board of Trustees, led by Leah Moody, Chair, University System Committee of the Board of Trustees. The President of the University of South Carolina, Michael Amaretis.
Welcome to this very special occasion. The investiture of a new chancellor is a rare and joyful ceremony in the life of our university, and we are so pleased that you are here to celebrate it with us. At this time, I will ask you to please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the singing of our national anthem, led by USC Union student Jasmine Humphreys. This will be followed by the invocation delivered by Quintero Taylor, President of the Student Government Association at USC Sumter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
Let us pray. Gracious God, we thank you for this day as we gather to celebrate the investiture of Palmetto College's new Chancellor, Dr. Craig Wilson. We thank you for the unity of faculty, staff, and students as we seek to serve the citizens of South Carolina, the nation, and the world. As we gather today, we ask for your blessings upon Dr. Wilson as he serves in this role. Specifically, we ask you bless his efforts so that they will ensure us to push for a better tomorrow, which we will lead with a positive change. Give him the wisdom of a true leader, the heart of a true servant, and a will aligned with yours. We ask for continued growth and stability of Palmetto College and the University of South Carolina. For we know when the university is strong and headed in the right direction, many lives will change and additional opportunities will arise. With humble hearts, we thank you for this gathering and the opportunity to serve. Bless Dr. Wilson, protect him, and cover him in your grace. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Humphries, Ms. Humphries, and Mr. Taylor for this inspiring beginning to today's event. I also want to thank Company F of the 4th Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion, United States Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Before we start, I would like to thank Dean Courtney Cutlitz and her staff for hosting us for today's ceremony and celebration. USC Lancaster is 67 years old this year, and with the other 3 younger Palmetto College institutions at Salkehatchie, Sumter, and Union, USC has extended over the years its outreach to students across the entire state. As the first of the 4 Palmetto College campuses, USC Lancaster is the fitting location to celebrate the investiture of our new Palmetto College Chancellor. The investiture of a Chancellor is an important milestone for the entire University of South Carolina. This is a moment for us to reflect together on the accomplishments of the past and to look forward to our hopes and plans for an exciting future. This is not only a celebration for Dr. Wilson and Palmetto College. It is also another step forward for the communities that are home to our 4 Palmetto College institutions and their affiliated locations, college institutions, and for the programs that are thriving and for those that are yet to be envisioned, for our university system as we continue to fulfill our pledge to bring educational access and affordability to all citizens of this state, for the students who study at these campuses and make plans for their futures, for the faculty and staff members who educate and support these students, and of course, for the state of South Carolina, which benefits from the successes of Palmetto College and the successes of our students. It is a pleasure today to welcome the faculty, students, alumni, campus leaders, trustees, government officials, community members, all the people who are invested in the success of Palmetto College and the success of the University of South Carolina. I also want to give a special welcome to the family members and friends of Dr. Wilson who are here to celebrate today. His wife, Melissa Wilson, his mother-in-law, Marietta Boza, his sister, Cheryl Dover, his brother, John Williamson, his aunt, Connie Wilson, his cousins, Edna Wells Handy Peoples and Cynthia Wilkins, his friend and fellow Marine, Larry Singh, and his friends, Dr. George Timmons and Dr. Vicky Williams. Please join me in giving them a warm South Carolina welcome to Dr. Wilson and his guests. During today's ceremony, we will present the Chancellor's medallion to Dr. Craig Wilson. This tradition is rich in symbolism as we literally place the mantle of authority on the new Chancellor's shoulders. Although Dr. Wilson has been serving in his role since last September and shouldering already the responsibility of this office for over 8 months already, it is at this ceremonial moment that he officially becomes the Chancellor of Palmetto College. You will witness this moment as members of the audience, while Trustee Leah Moody and I place the medallion on Dr. Wilson. But as we do so, I hope you will all embrace your own role in this moment, because our new Chancellor will rely on your support and be accountable to each one of you as well. 13 years ago, I had the pleasure of serving as chair of the Search Committee for Palmetto College's first Chancellor, Dr. Susan Elkins. Since 2013, we have watched Palmetto College grow and thrive in ways we had only begun to imagine then. Under President Haris Pastidis, at that time, and the Board of Trustees, the university's leaders hoped to create a new and flexible pathway for more South Carolinians to earn college degrees. We were driven by the goal of putting a college education within reach of anyone who dreamed of earning a degree. This included students who could not travel outside their home communities to attend college classes, older students who were already in jobs or raising families, and students who had started to earn credits towards a degree in the past, but whose education was interrupted by life circumstances, so they didn't have the chance to finish. We know that education is a vehicle to better jobs, higher wages, great opportunities, and a better quality of life. This is what we hoped to offer our state citizens through the Palmetto College, and it has been a great success. Each of our 4 regional institutions has expanded to additional locations and connected with more local schools, more libraries, community groups, and businesses, becoming a valued and integral part of their communities across our state. These campuses have not only developed strong relationships with supporters and allies in their home communities, they have also built partnerships with all the USC 4-year campuses. These partnerships are enabling students to begin their college education in their home communities and to graduate with a bachelor's degree from USC in nursing and education in particular, important fields that contribute to our state's well-being. And these alumni frequently remain in their own South Carolina communities where they have strong connections, and they devote their energies and careers to these areas, strengthening our entire state. The Palmetto College campuses have also earned national recognition among their peer institutions. They rank among the best community colleges in the country and best colleges for veterans and military-affiliated students. We're extremely proud of the successes of Palmetto College and what it has brought to our state and its citizens. This is due to the excellent work being done by the faculty and staff at each of the 4 Palmetto College institutions, by the strong support of the communities that have embraced the USC campuses, and by the commitment of Palmetto College's leadership, which continues in Dr. Greg Wilson to advance higher education opportunities across the state of South Carolina. We are confident that under his leadership, Palmetto College will continue to reach new heights. For the next part of today's program, we will hear greetings from Melinda Carr, Chair of the Palmetto College Board of Visitors, followed by greetings from Carmela Gottsman, Chair of the Palmetto College Campus's Faculty Senate, and Laura Fail, Chair of the Palmetto College Campus's Staff Senate. Ms. Carr, please come forward to share your remarks. Thank you.
distinguished guests, faculty, staff, students, we gather today to honor Dr. Craig Wilson, who brings a remarkable vision to the University of South Carolina, Palmetto College as Chancellor. In his short tenure, Dr. Wilson has embodied the relentless dedication fostering a culture of innovation and resilience. Tailored to our collective goals, he not only champions strategic advancement, but also understands that effective leadership requires bringing people together for a shared future. As John Maxwell articulated, change is inevitable. Growth is optional. Dr. Wilson has proven that for our institution, development is not merely an option, but a mandatory pursuit. He leads by example with forward-thinking initiatives that pursue Palmetto College's long-term continued success. He understands in the ever-evolving landscape of higher education, we must consciously adapt and innovate. Dr. Wilson is driving significant innovation, particularly in integrating artificial intelligence, AI, into our curriculum and launching the rebranded USC Palmetto College AI Innovation Labs. We look forward to fostering collaboration and expanding educational access for students and citizens across South Carolina. As a community, we must adapt a growth-oriented mindset to ensure that Palmetto College excels in its mission. He challenges us to embrace the concept of falling upward, viewing challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and resilience. By prioritizing student success, enhancing teaching methods, and fostering an environment of continuous improvement, he is setting a new standard. Your commitment to our academic mission and vision for a stronger statewide community ensures a bright future for USC Palmetto College. We are proud to support you in this new chapter. Congratulations on this well-deserved leadership role. We look forward to growing stronger together. Dr. Wilson, we welcome you as our new Chancellor.
Colleagues, students, members of our university community, and honored guests. It is my honor as chair of the Palmetto College Faculty Senate to speak on behalf of the faculty as we mark the investiture of our new Chancellor, Dr. Craig Wilson. Today is not only a celebration of leadership, but a reaffirmation of our shared purpose. Palmetto College stands as a vital bridge, expanding opportunity to those for whom higher education must fit within the realities of work, family, and community. We stand firmly committed to our mission to provide accessible, affordable, and flexible pathways to a University of South Carolina degree, ensuring that students across South Carolina and beyond can achieve their goals. Faculty are proud stewards of this mission. We serve traditional as well as post-traditional students, those balancing coursework with careers, caregiving, and countless other responsibilities. Our work is supporting working adults, parents, and place-bound learners with rigor and compassion, contributing to their personal development, and through that, to their employers and communities at large. Our students' determination challenges us to innovate, to adapt, and to deliver education that meets them where they are while maintaining the highest academic standards. This work succeeds because of a strong commitment to shared governance. Faculty voices are not peripheral. They are central to shaping the curriculum, policy, and the academic integrity that defines this institution. Chancellor, as you begin your tenure, you inherit a community dedicating to expanding opportunities and strengthening lives through education. We, the faculty, offer our partnership, our insight, and our unwavering commitment to this mission. We look forward to a partnership grounded in trust, transparency, and collaboration. Together, we will continue to strengthen pathways to degree completion, enhance student success, and uphold the highest standards of teaching and scholarship. On behalf of the faculty, we welcome you, and we pledge our dedication to the shared work ahead. Thank you.
Welcome to all members of our university community, our local communities, our students, faculty, and staff. I bring you greetings and congratulations to Dr. Craig Wilson on behalf of the staff from our Palmetto College campuses. An investiture marks the beginning of a new chapter in leadership. It also offers a moment to recognize the collective effort that sustains and advances the mission of the University of South Carolina each day. Across Palmetto College, our staff are deeply committed to that mission. We serve students and communities across the state, often meeting them where they are and helping navigate where they want to go. We are the advisors who help students find direction when the path forward is uncertain. We are the coordinators and problem solvers who ensure that complex systems work in ways that feel seamless and supportive. We are the steady presence behind the scenes, anticipating needs, removing barriers, and creating pathways to success. We are also the teams who maintain our campuses, communicate our stories, support our systems, and ensure that every part of the student experience functions as it should. In doing this work, we often become deeply involved in the lives of our students. We celebrate their successes, we support them through challenges, and we remain a consistent source of encouragement as they move toward their goals. These relationships are meaningful, and they are at the heart of what we do. Much of this work happens quietly, and it is often unsung and at times unrecognized. Yet, it is essential to the success of our students and the strength of our institution. We see students at their most hopeful and at their most challenged, and we remain constant in our support. This work requires more than knowledge or skill. It requires care, patience, and an unwilling belief in the potential of every student we serve. It also requires close collaboration with our university community, our faculty, and university administration. It is work that is never insignificant. As staff, we take great pride in contributing to a system that expands access to higher education and creates meaningful opportunity across South Carolina. We are not only part of this institution, we are part of the student experience, the momentum, and the outcomes. To the staff of Palmetto College, while your work is not always seen, its impact is carried forward in every student's life who is changed because you were there. Chancellor Wilson, as you begin your leadership, we are encouraged by your commitment to student success and collaboration. These values align closely with the work that we do every day. We stand ready to partner with you as you begin your leadership, and we look forward to the work, successes, and celebrations ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carr, Dr. Kochman, and Ms. Fail for your thoughtful greetings. We appreciate your contributions to today's ceremony. Next, we will hear greetings from Hannah Davis, President of the Student Government Association at USC Lancaster, and Kisa Nunes, a Palmetto College alumna who earned her Bachelor of Arts degree a year ago from USC Aiken.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the students across Palmetto College, it is a great honor to welcome you. I speak today as a student from USC Lancaster. While I personally fall into the traditional student category, starting my degree shortly after high school, my experience has been anything but one-dimensional. In my classes, I don't just sit next to people my own age. I learn alongside veterans, parents, and professionals who are choosing to advance their education and workforce opportunities. This diversity is the heartbeat of Palmetto College. My education has been infinitely enriched by learning about my peers' backgrounds and struggles while hearing about their dedication to accomplishing their goals. We are a community where different generations and backgrounds converge with one common goal, the pursuit of a University of South Carolina degree. Palmetto College has meant more to me than just earning a degree. It has been a pathway forward. It has provided access to higher education that in a way that fits real life, not the other way around. It has reminded me that success doesn't have to follow just one traditional path, and that persistence matters just as much as potential. My time at USC Lancaster has shown me that Palmetto College is a vital bridge. For me, it has provided a supportive environment to grow into my future as a nurse. For my post-traditional peers, it is an opportunity that allows them to balance work and family without sacrificing their dreams. It proves that a world-class education can be accessible to anyone, regardless of where they are in their life's journey. Chancellor Wilson, you are joining a student body that is resilient, hardworking, and incredibly determined. We are eager to see how your vision will further strengthen the programs that support our unique paths. Thank you for investing in us, believing in us, and helping make our goals possible.
Chancellor Craig Wilson, as a fellow New Yorker and alumna, it is my honor to welcome you today. I was raised in the South Bronx by my grandparents, and like many in this room, I know that the path to where I'm standing today was anything but a straight line. My grandmothers were married at 14 and 16, so my maternal grandfather was the only one in that generation to hold a high school diploma. Higher education was never the obvious choice for me. I didn't have a pleasant history with school. I arrived here through a pandemic, motherhood, and a great deal of figuring things out. I found Palmetto College by accident, but it was a happy one. As a single mom with an extremely demanding job, I was initially intimidated because my classmates were younger than me. But I had two advantages: determination, and I was one of the few U.S. Aiken communication students who understood Dr. Munsel's 1980 references. Palmetto College didn't force me to choose between my life and my education. I didn't have to reshape my world to earn my degree. The faculty and staff generally want you to succeed. They celebrate your accomplishments and they show up for you. I graduated summa cum laude with a 3.9 GPA, and I am now pursuing a master's degree in mass communications at USC. One day, I will be called Dr. Nunez, and I can't wait to stand before you in the fancy superhero hood and the little tam looking like a raspberry beret. That was an 80s reference. Ask the Google if you didn't get that one. All of this is possible because someone believed that a student like me from the Bronx, balancing life, deserved a seat at the table. Chancellor Wilson, on behalf of Palmetto College alumni, We are so glad to have you here and look forward to leaving this world better than we found it together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Davis and Ms. Nunes, and I'm looking forward to calling you Dr. Nunes. I know you can do it. You're both wonderful examples of the impact of Palmetto College, and we congratulate you on your successes and your ambitions. Next, we will enjoy a musical interlude with a selection from Take 5, composed by Paul Desmond, with special arrangements by Dick Goodwin. Thank you for that beautiful performance. We're fortunate to have the Dick Goodwin Quintet providing music for today's event. Charles Polk and Dick Goodwin on trumpets, Eric Gilfus on horn, Edward Kraft on trombone, and Professor Ronald Davis on tuba. Please join me in thanking them once again. Now I would like to invite Julian Williams, USC's Vice President for System Affairs and Community Engagement, to come to the podium. Vice President Williams is standing in today for Dr. Al Panu, Chancellor of USC Beaufort, who served as chair of the Search Committee for the Palmetto College Chancellor. I would like to take this opportunity to publicly thank Dr. Panu and the Search Committee for their excellent work. Regrettably, Dr. Panu is unable to be here today, so Vice President Williams will share Dr. Panu's remarks on his behalf, and he will then present Dr. Craig Wilson for the charge and the presentation of the Chancellor's Medallion.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on this historic occasion, the investiture of Craig D. Wilson as the second Chancellor of the University of South Carolina's Palmetto College. Last year, an extensive national search was launched for Palmetto College's new Chancellor. It was no small task. Palmetto College is a vital cornerstone of the USC system, and its founding Chancellor, Dr. Susan Elkins, left an extraordinary legacy when she retired. The search attracted an exceptionally strong and competitive pool of candidates, and I can say without hesitation that the search committee selected the very best person for this essential role within the USC system. If there are any members of the search committee that are present, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Dr. Wilson is a visionary leader in higher education, known for championing initiatives and forging corporate partnerships and building meaningful community collaborations that expand access to higher education and lead to workforce development. Before assuming the helm of Palmetto College, Dr. Wilson served as Vice Provost for Outreach, Distance, and Continuing Education at the University of Arizona, where he led programs serving more than 4,500 students through online, in-person, and hybrid instruction across 5 locations. With more than 2 decades in higher education, Dr. Wilson has held leadership roles at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, the University of Miami, and Miami-Dade College. He also brings a distinguished record of service as a United States Marine Corps combat veteran, combined with exceptional academic credentials, including a law degree and his PhD. Dr. Wilson is well equipped to navigate the challenges and opportunities facing higher education today, and I am confident that the depth and breadth of his experience and his commitment to innovation will propel Palmetto College to even greater heights as it continues to deliver high-quality, accessible educational opportunities that meet learners at every stage of life. I present to you a man of keen intellect, a man of deep experience, and a man of honor. Congratulations, Craig, on your investiture, and we all look forward to working alongside you and witnessing the long-lasting impact that your leadership will have on Palmetto College, the University of South Carolina system, and the state of South Carolina. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Williams. It's now what you're expecting. It is now my distinct pleasure to ask Dr. Craig Wilson to come forward for the presentation of the Chancellor's Medallion. I also invite USC Board of Trustees member Leah Moody, Chair of the University System Committee of the Board of Trustees, to come forward to assist with the presentation, and we'll be waiting there for a few minutes. Dr. Wilson, in our roles as leaders of the University of South Carolina system, the university's Board of Trustees and I are charged by the General Assembly on behalf of the people of the state of South Carolina to oversee one of the most vital responsibilities related to the quality of life in the Palmetto College, in the Palmetto State. This university was chartered by the state legislature in 1801 with a mission of serving as South Carolina's flagship institution of higher education and has faithfully executed its mission for 225 years. To that end, I extend to you the charge of advancing this mission by ensuring access to higher education for all eligible South Carolinians who seek to enhance through their knowledge, interests, and well-being by attaining a Palmetto College degree. The task before you is critical to the future of our state, and your duty is to ensure that Palmetto College is ready and able to fulfill USC's mission. You take on the responsibility of striving alongside Palmetto College's university system partners to help prepare USC students to graduate with the knowledge and skills to meet the needs of an increasingly complex economy. And in the Office of Chancellor, you will uphold USC's commitment to educate a strong, capable, and peerless workforce. It is now my privilege to bestow on you the emblem of the Office of Chancellor of Palmetto College. Will all please rise? Dr. Craig Wilson, by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees by the General Assembly, acting on behalf of the people of this state, I hereby install you as the Chancellor of the University of South Carolina Palmetto College. I charge you to guide and grow this innovative institution of higher education. And since you accepted this challenge and you are accepting with it this medallion, which designates you as the embodiment of the institution's power and authority. Congratulations, Chancellor Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated and hear it for our Chancellor.
Thank you, President Emeritus. Members of the Board of Trustees, President Emeritus, the boards of visitors, fellow chancellors, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty and staff, and most importantly, the students of the University of South Carolina, Palmetto College. It is with profound gratitude, a keen sense of responsibility, and boundless optimism that I accept this appointment as Chancellor of the University of South Carolina, Palmetto College. I stand before you today as a dedicated advocate for the transformative power of education, a power that should be afforded to every citizen of this great state, regardless of geography, circumstance, or station in life. We gather today at USC Lancaster, a cornerstone of our mission. Established in 1959, it is the eldest of the 4 regional campuses that help comprise the Palmetto College. When USC Salkehatchie, Sumter, and Union followed in the mid-1960s, they were also bound by a shared purpose: to provide rural and place-bound students with a world-class educational experience that was responsive to the needs of the local communities, industry, government, and civic life. Over the decades, these campuses have cultivated distinct identities, shaped by highly accomplished, devoted faculty and staff, and vibrant campus cultures, to ensure that a full college experience is never out of reach for those who call these communities home. Today, Palmetto College also includes Palmetto Programs, a modern instructional frontier that provides an enhanced academic bridge to the University of South Carolina for traditional age students and online degree options for post-traditional learners. In collaboration with our colleagues across the USC system, from Aiken and Beaufort to Columbia and Upstate, we serve students across every stage of life, broadening access and opportunity. The gonfalon displayed here today is more than ceremony. It is a symbol of our system's unity. As stewards of place, each of our campuses represents the gathered hopes, aspirations, and productivity of the people we serve. My journey to this podium began under the guidance of my parents. My father was a highly regarded musician and taught me the importance of music, harmony, to communicate messages across time and space. My mother, the primary caregiver, labored to provide for our family and never had the chance to finish her own degree. Yet she was one of the most enlightened souls I have ever known. When I was a preschooler, she transformed our modest apartment into a sanctuary of discovery. Long before the world embraced distance learning, she was its pioneer in our living room. Through public television with programs like Sesame Street, The Electric Company, and Zoom, and no, I'm not talking about the video conferencing software, she opened windows to a world far beyond our Brooklyn neighborhood. Coupled with the persistent light of my mother's guidance was a rare, tenacious ingenuity. Despite our humble circumstances, she refused to let our world feel small. Instead, she treated the entirety of New York City as an extension of our kitchen table classroom. She led me through museums, art galleries, theaters, and festivals, teaching me that culture and knowledge were to be cultivated and shared. It was her hand that etched the importance of education and compassion into my character, a foundation so strong that it allowed me to accelerate my studies and graduate high school a year ahead of my peers. To be crystal clear, my path was not paved just by luck, but by a mother who, even in hard times, saw an abundant world where others saw only scarcity. That path eventually led me to the United States Marine Corps, where I proudly served our country and pursued my education whenever the mission allowed. After serving in the Gulf War, I entered the aerospace industry and met a boss and mentor who modeled the transition from military to civilian leadership. He championed the professional growth of his team providing the flexibility and encouragement I needed to complete my degree in aviation management. My older cousin, a Vietnam vet who directed Veterans Affairs under 3 New York City mayors, modeled the resilience and focus that enabled me to meet my goals. At Palmetto College, our purpose is clear. We are the stewards of a mission-critical network. Our highly accomplished faculty and renowned staff and administrators provide accessible, affordable, and flexible ways that allow South Carolinians to earn associate and bachelor's degrees without leaving the communities they love. We are beacons of culture and innovation, from the acclaimed Native Americans Study Center here in Lancaster to our AI Innovation Labs positioned throughout the state. We look to the future. As we look to the future, we must address the evolution of artificial intelligence. While AI is ubiquitous in our current discourse, I view it not as a challenge to be feared, but as an opportunity to be harnessed. At Palmetto College, we champion a philosophy called High AI, where human intelligence leads and collaborates with artificial intelligence. Our strategy is twofold. We strive to ensure our faculty and staff are AI-enabled, technically proficient, and ethically grounded, and strive to ensure our students are AI prepared to be creators, leaders, and change agents of tomorrow. This meta-college framework allows us to remain agile, offering degree programs through on-ground, online, and hybrid modalities that fit the modern student's lifestyle. As we navigate this evolution, our North Star will remain steadfastly student-centered. We're not merely conferring degrees, we're empowering South Carolinians with durable skills to lead in a global economy. This is vital work. Nationally, 43 million people have started college without finishing. In South Carolina, that number exceeds 515,000. Palmetto College is uniquely positioned to serve these post-traditional students, helping them earn a college degree to ascend in the workforce or prepare for a life-changing career. As a leader, I've always lived by the adage, if you think you're too big to serve, then you're too small to lead. My philosophy as a servant leader was forged in the military and tested during war and has remained with me throughout my industrial, entrepreneurial, and academic careers. It is a blend of discipline, resilience, and a fundamental belief in the democratization of learning, which steers me through the wonderful world of academia. At Palmetto College, we're building an agile ecosystem designed for intellectual growth centered on students' lifelong learning loop. This approach, which covers over 60 years of active learning after high school, bridges the gap between formal schooling, the modern workforce, and the intellectual exploration of mature adult learners. In closing, I recognize that no one reaches this height alone. I want to express my deepest gratitude to my family and friends, those here in person and those watching from afar, with whom I look forward to our private celebration. My heartfelt thanks also go to President Amaritas for this opportunity, as well as the faculty, staff, students, and alumni throughout the University of South Carolina system who helped me adjust to my new role and made this event possible. And to my dear wife, Melissa, your love and unwavering support are the foundation upon which I have come to live more fully. Your gentle way of calming my warrior spirit have made me a better man. And I thank God for you. To our South Carolina family, Melissa and I look forward to immersing ourselves in the community and experiencing the rich culture of the Palmetto State. I'm humbled to serve as your chancellor. Together, we will continue to ensure that a world-class University of South Carolina education is not a distant privilege, but an accessible reality. In honor of our university's 225th anniversary, I'll leave you with the words emblazoned on the university seal, Emilit Mores Nek Sinit Esse Feros, which means learning humanizes character and does not permit it to be cruel. Forever to thee. Thank you.
Please join me once again in congratulating Chancellor Wilson. At this time, I will ask you to stand as our soloist. You know, I didn't say sit down. Now is the time to stand as our soloist, Jasmine Humphreys, leads us in singing the University of South Carolina alma mater. Please remain standing for the recessional of our platform party, and then join us for a reception and an opportunity to congratulate Chancellor Wilson.
We hail thee, Carolina, and sing thy high praise. With loyal devotion, remembering the days when proudly we sought thee, thy children to be. Here's a health, Carolina, forever to thee.